Right. Hey, YouTube. Welcome to day 20 of the 29-day love challenge. I'm running a little late today, but we're here. We made it. Y'all, we got 9 more days of this challenge. And I feel like it's going to get juicier and juicier and juicier. So today, if you're tuned in, then you know it's Conversation with Friends. I have S and Naya joining me on the live stream today. Shout out to S and Naya for, dealing with me and being patient. Um, I'm gonna bring S up as our first guest, and then Naya will come and join us. Hey S,
What's up?
I see you have your wine. So
What you got, a McDonald's sweet teacup?
this is water.
Oh, okay. That's out of a sweet teacup?
That's definitely given a cup, but that's why you don't assume. That's why you just, you know what I'm saying. You
I was
just,
asking a question. I did. I was asking a question.
but no, you was assuming though the way you said it. I could feel.
Okay.
I could
Anyway,
feel.
how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing? How was your weekend? It was a long
Good.
weekend.
No, it was cool. It was cool.
V-Day weekend. Okay, Naya's in here. Naya, I need you to you look like you laying down, baby. What's going on? I need you to get on up. Get it. Get on it. Hold on. We're gonna get Naya on the stage. Hey Naya. Welcome. How you guys feel about Tuesdays? First of all, yeah, I was running late, y'all. I was running late. We should start 7:30. So I'm gonna apologize. Calm down. But so how we like to start the stream, a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being that you had the most amazing day, one being that you had the worst day, and then one thing you can do to improve that number. Okay, so I'll go first. I'll give my day I give it an 8.5. What I could do to improve for tomorrow, I need rest. This weekend I was out and about, and it's time for me to rest. It's time for me to get back on my schedule. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do tomorrow to make it better. I'm going to go to sleep early today. Go ahead, whoever want to go next. Let me put myself on mute.
Oh, my day, as long as I got breath in my body, it's a 10. So, I really couldn't complain at all. You know what I'm saying? I went in the office today. I think they bought lunch for us. That was good. I ain't have my managers bother me. It's straight. As long as I got breath, it's a 10. When I ain't got no breath no more, then we can talk about a number.
Well, you won't be able to talk if you don't have breath. But
Yeah,
okay,
you're right. My bad. But
go ahead,
you know
Diane.
what I'm saying?
That's
It was
always
good.
going to be dramatic.
Um,
Thank you,
today
Jesus.
was a good day. Today was a good day. Went to work. Same thing. Managers bought us food for lunch. So that's always a good day. Um, today is good. I don't have no complaints. I started um my lynching journey, and I'm abstaining from uh red meat and poultry. So today was very interesting. Cooking for dinner was very new for me, but it was good.
So you got to get
But you a
creative.
vegetarian now?
No, she just said
Um,
lunch.
I'm abstaining from poultry and red meat, so I can eat
Oh,
fish.
okay. So you can eat fish and stuff.
Yeah,
Pescatarian slash vegan slash
uh,
vegetarian.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only for 40 days though.
For how many?
For Lent,
Now, how long you doing it for?
the season of Lent.
What is that?
What is what?
It's
Lent?
up until they do it up until Easter, right, Naya?
I didn't know. I don't know. I never heard of that.
You never heard of Lent?
No.
Lent is like it's. I feel like it's a mixture. I feel like I learned it because of Catholic school, but it's like a time period. Basically, you give up something until I think Easter
For
Sunday
Easter,
for Easter.
Lent
Oh,
start.
okay. You give
You
up.
have to
Oh,
leave
okay.
it
You
up
give
until
up
Lent
something.
start Ash Wednesday.
So it's like fasting.
Yes,
Oh, okay. Okay.
you can fast, or you could abstain, practice abstinence. But you're supposed to
Okay.
fast. You're supposed to fast on like Good Friday.
Okay. That's cool. That's nice.
Yeah, heathens don't know much about Lent Nayas.
Hey, this man was shout the daggone book, don't know nothing.
I didn't see Lent. Is it Lent in the Bible?
Lent isn't Lent like the leading to Passover? That like
Yeah,
that's their Passover?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, it didn't say Easter,
You
so
all up
I
in the
didn't. I don't
book and
know.
don't know nothing.
It ain't in there.
Shut up, ass.
Lent ain't in there.
Yes,
Jesus ain't practicing Lent, and I
Just
ain't practicing it.
yes, just say you didn't know.
I'm just saying I didn't know, but if Jesus
Okay,
ain't,
yeah, but then don't add that. Don't do all that
I'm
extra
just
stuff
okay.
because you just say you ain't know. That's it.
I'm gonna leave it right there. I ain't even gonna get
All
into
up
it.
in the
Not
book,
today.
don't know a
Cause
daggone.
I'm at a 10. I ain't trying to go down to no 4. When I leave this live and I leave this stream, I want to stay at a 10. Until that healing kid come in here, then I'm gonna go down to a 2.
Kia was going for you, gunning for you on Saturday. So let's recap. We got to recap before we start anything. We got to recap. So we got Naya. You didn't give us a number. You just told us it was a good day. What's the
At
number?
8.5.
8.5. All right. All right. All right. All right. So recap. Last week we had a ladies' night, and the fellas came in. S showed up a little bit. He showed up a little bit. But JV was really with us the entire night. So shout out to JV if you're watching this on the replay. It was really good to have him in here. Just hear his perspective, hear what his thoughts were during the live stream, and S as well. We appreciate y'all coming into ladies' night because that could be a little intimidating.
I was preaching, right?
You ain't really say too much. I don't.
Wow. Okay. You're done. Okay.
Wait, Naya, what did S say a lot though? On ladies' night, I don't remember everything he said.
What S was talking about? S was talking about men ain't got no clock and
Yes,
women
sir.
got, and then
I
women got the
don't
clock.
remember.
And what else he say?
Your own cousin said I was. They never want to give you your flowers. They only want to give you your flowers when you land cold.
Who
Crazy.
cousin?
Cousin,
Not cousin. Somebody got in there. Queen something. Her name was Queen something.
it was Martine, and she's a
Oh.
viewer. She's a viewer. She was just
Oh
viewing.
well. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, she gave me my
Anyway,
flowers.
so we had an interesting conversation. If you haven't already, go check out that live stream. I think it was day 16. But basically we were just talking about relationships and women and how we want to be approached in 2024, what that looks like. We even got into the conversation for men. JV had brought up like, can a man who makes 30K, and that's a conversation S wants to have today, but like vice versa, women saying the video you sent us in the chat. We're gonna talk about that. But JV was saying, can a man who doesn't have a car or his own place be dating? Okay, that was one of the conversations that got real juicy, I think.
Oh, I ain't get. I must wasn't there for that.
Yeah, I'm saying you wasn't there for a lot of it. So you was
Yeah.
there for a little bit, but it got really good.
Yeah.
I think during the end of the conversation, we just realized that we need each other. That's the most important thing. We need each other, and it's important for women to set the standard as well as men. Okay, so now that we just did the recap, Naya, do you want to recap anything from last
From
conversation we had, ladies' night, that kind of stuck out?
um oh, what did we I had something.
Let it come back.
Yeah, give me a moment. What was we talking?
We talked about a lot. We was on there. That was the longest stream. We was on there for, I think, close, if not 2 hours, close to 2 hours, an hour and 30 minutes. It was really good.
I can't think right now. It'll come to me.
That's all right. All right. When it comes to you, just let us know. But today we could just start off with that video that S has sent. We could start off with that one before I get into the other questions. But basically, S has sent a video. S, do you want to play it? I don't know if y'all gonna be able to hear it if I
You
play
know
it.
I ain't technical. I don't even know why you even play with me.
Okay, so let me play it. I'm just being. All right. Let me know if y'all can hear it because it's playing off my phone, but my phone is right next to the speaker. Listen. Let me know if you can. So if you're making $50,000, don't date. I'm just being for real. You're not ready to date. Again, I'm with you. You're not ready to date. You're not ready to date because courtship costs. Okay. Everything costs. Okay. You can go for 22 walks in the park. Eventually, Shorty is gonna need a sip of something. She gonna be thirsty. This bottle of water is $3 in Atlanta. Let's not play.
flag. So if you don't have any expendable cash, don't date. And whatever that looks like for you, you might only make 50,000, but you live in a shoe, and now you got expendable cash. Or get you a bottom of the barrel bitch that's gonna date you when you have no money. If she doesn't have the expectation, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, enjoy it while it lasts, because eventually you're gonna want to run. Because she doesn't stretch you, she doesn't make you the man that you need to become.
All right. That was the video S. Did you guys hear that? Was that loud enough?
Yeah, we heard it.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and say what I gotta say. Now you could jump on in. I don't necessarily agree with her. I don't necessarily agree because I know it's not about how much you make. And I'm saying this, let me finish, let me land, because I already see you making faces as. It's not about how much you make, because there's people who make six figures who are living paycheck to paycheck, who are broke, in debt, and bankrupt. So if he makes 50,000 and he knows how to budget, steward, and maybe he's not as he's frugal with his money, there's not an issue there. There's not an issue there. The issue comes when, what are you doing? It's 50,000 a year. How are you living? Are you living above your means or below your means? Or are you know what I mean? That's my opinion. I think 50,000 is actually not bad. So some people are making 30,000, 40,000. And
on my nerves.
I'm gonna let Maya go.
I'm gonna agree with Keisha. Is if you living within your means, then you could afford to do anything. Because that's just like if you see somebody
And
else.
Naya can say, I'm gonna just say this. Naya can say this because she is actually really good with. She's good with coins. She's good with her money. She's
Absolutely.
very
Absolutely.
wise.
Nobody will never know how much I make because I live within my means and I be having a time. I be going on vacations. I be going out to eat. I ain't rolling in no goddamn dough, but I know what to spend my money on, when to save my money, what to be like. That's why everybody call me cheap, and you would know that firsthand. That's because your ass is cheap too. But as long as you live within your means, I feel like $50,000. I wouldn't even say you're in a position to say you can't afford to date because it's the same people that be outside smoking weed every day. They only make $20,000 a year, but guess what they got money for? Some weed.
Weed, and then food after
Keep
because they
going.
got the munchies.
They
So,
don't go without. Like they can afford it. They if that's
exactly.
what you want, you'll find the means to afford it. So if I'm your priority, just like that blunt is your priority, you can afford it. So that's why I don't agree with that. And then, like you said, like it be people with money that
No,
be of them all. They be clenching their dollars like this.
not
That's
even
last
clinching. They don't have it, Naya. This is what I do. I watch, literally. I listen to and I watched Dave Ramsey. I call him my white uncle because he talks about, he has a podcast and he has people come on there. Majority of the people come on there, they're probably Caucasian or whatever, but everybody goes on there. And these people are making six figures. And they're coming on his show talking about, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm living check to check. My credit cards are maxed out. Someone who meets this person probably dating, they're not thinking, they're like, oh, you make six figures, we're good. No, because he don't got a pot to piss in, and 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 he on this Dave Ramsey thing trying to figure out, how do I get out of debt? Dave Ramsey just is a advocate for getting out of debt, making sure that you get out of debt. And I feel like I mentioned him before, but there's a lot of people out here, y'all, that we quote unquote are living the American dream and trying to what's it called? The Joneses, trying to compete with the Joneses. And although they're making great money, are broke.
Can I speak now?
Don't fucking piss me off.
I'm going to throw a curveball because I honestly agree with her. Now, y'all talking about dating, just dating in general. How about dating with intention?
You can
Dating to get married.
what at 50K?
Right. So if you're dating, first of all, if you're dating around, on average, you're going to spend how much if you're dating around trying to get to know multiple people. This is just one person. Let's just say we're getting to know multiple people.
So you need to slow yourself down and maybe just date one person at a time.
Okay, but what if that one person is not cutting it?
Then you
So
need.
you drop her and move to the next one.
Okay, you tell
Okay,
her.
so now you're dating multiple people. Doesn't matter.
No, you're not
But you're
dating
making it
multiple
seem like
people at
dating
the
both
same
people at
time.
the same time.
You need to date according to your budget. Your budget says one female, then you need to date with intention. And if you're dating with intention, you shouldn't be just hopping to the next thing. If you're dating with intention, you're gonna select the women that you're dating with caution. You're putting that's the problem. Men are not putting this time and effort.
Is that
Not all men,
is
but
that
a lot
not
of men
going
are
on
not putting
dating?
this time, effort, and energy into dating that they should. If they were thinking about it as like everything else in their lives, or I got a budget for this, are we even compatible before I even go on this date? I'm not just trying to smash. If they took the time to do this, then they would in fact not have to break the bank. You wouldn't have to be spending your money on someone you don't even find not even about attractive, but somebody you don't even see yourself spending your life with or doing long-term relationship with.
But even if you were doing a long relationship with them and plan on getting married, I still don't think for what society holds a man, 50K is not enough. Most women now, hold on, I agree with you here. You have to know first yourself and your pockets. You shouldn't be dating a woman. If you're making 50K, most likely you're probably gonna have to split bills in the near future. So you shouldn't be dating a woman that's materialistic. So you should know who you're dating typically and how much you make. I don't think you should be dating if you don't have a car. I think a man first has to get his priorities right.
I agree.
I wouldn't say in your own spot yet because that's a little bit, that's some ways. You got a little way to go, a little bit. But the basic of just getting your car, knowing what you want to do in life, your career, I think that's when you start dating. Should start dating with intention, not just dating to be a date.
Question: we have a question in the chat, just so you know, you can answer it. Go.
What does dating involve? For me, I say dating with intention. You can date anybody just to smash, but dating for marriage to see if you can spend a long-term partnership with somebody.
No. Look, to add it up, what is it? She's saying, what does it involve price-wise? Like how much money? I think that's what she's saying.
Dating is expensive for the men. Majority of the time, the man is going to spend more money than the female.
Not necessarily. Women date their friends. So like you thinking like a man just taking a woman out to dating, but women go out with their girlfriends.
But when you out with a man, you're most likely the man is paying. When you go out with your girlfriend,
when you go with your friends, you're gonna have to pay too. You have to split the bill. What are you talking about? You're gonna have to split the bill.
Not when you're dating. No, when you with your girls, you probably pay. But when you're dating a man, most likely you're gonna look for him to front.
I know. What I'm saying is women are spending money too. That's all I'm saying. I might not be.
They don't want to spend money on dating.
But preparing for dating. I can't just go to you any way. My hair has to be done. My nails have to be done. I have to be presentable.
But you're gonna do that whether you're dating or not. You're gonna look presentable whether you're dating me or not. You're gonna look presentable, right?
But
that's cap.
There's gonna be more of an effort. There's more of an effort if this man is
gonna get your Keisha, whether you're dating a man, you're gonna get your nails done, right?
Maybe not as frequently.
Come on, stop the cap. Stop it.
Well, you can't compare me. You can't compare me to
everybody. You're gonna
else.
get your nails done. Hold on. We're gonna get your nails done. Right? You're gonna get your feet done. You're gonna get your eyebrows on fleek. You're gonna get your hair done. Yes, you're probably gonna enhance it with a male, but you're gonna keep up the maintenance of yourself regardless whether you're dating or not. So
yes, but it's
a different level
on when you just on a day-to-day, like it's plenty of times when, and this is not even it's plenty of times when I be leaving work and somebody be like, "Oh, how you doing?" And I think I look unpresentable. When I go to work, I work at an animal hospital. When I go to work, I ain't doing no eyelashes. I ain't doing no eyebrows. I ain't doing no little makeup, nothing. I'm going to work just as I am, the way the Lord made me. And then if I'm walking out of work and somebody, "Oh, hey, how you doing?"
Naya, you have your hand on the speaker.
Oh,
so we can't really hear you. Go ahead.
But I'm saying, like, my daily maintenance and then my maintenance if I'm going out, a little different.
That's what I'm trying to explain to S. Like when you dating, things just you up the ante a little bit more. You know what I'm saying on your routine, your maintenance, all this stuff. We have another question in the chat. Go ahead,
But
S.
it's not as much as what the guy's gonna spend on the date. It's not as much. You're probably when you're dating somebody, you're probably gonna end up going out probably what 2 times, maybe once a week.
So this is what Martine said. You know what? I just thought about it. What if we came to the table with honesty and facts? Hey, all I could afford is one night out per week. I think that's fine. I think
It's
I
expensive
think
for a
it's
guy to date.
in a night.
You need
if
extra
guys
money
were
to
more
date.
honest
When you
about this. Go ahead, Naya.
meet somebody, you're not going out with them every week.
No,
You're not. No.
when you're dating and you're seriously dating, y'all probably going out at least twice a week, once a week.
If I'm thinking about myself, when I first met Brandon, we was not going out every week.
No, but we will see. You're gonna
Like,
see
we
the
would see,
person though.
I'll put it
You're
this
gonna see each other in the car. You're gonna see each
way. We'll
other.
see each other, but were we going
That's
out?
that college love stuff. I'm talking about grown. I'm talking about 28, 20. I ain't talking about that college stuff. Let me pull up on you. We can talk all night. I ain't talking about that. Yes,
Okay, so
I'm
but
talking
I
about a
think
little older, like where a girl you can't just sit in the car with a girl and chat all night. You could probably do that once, but it ain't
right,
gonna be
but that's
often.
not something we can do all the time. Okay, I agree, but listen. So let's say you
Maintenance is expensive, but it's not expensive. A guy spends way more dating. I don't think y'all. I mean,
Great.
I don't know. Let's y'all split the
But
bill going now. I don't know.
put
let,
money
let's not.
orders for that.
I know y'all ain't
You
splitting
have
no bill. I know y'all go out to eat. Y'all
season
ain't
to look
splitting
at.
no food bill.
I think as what you have to understand is the dynamics. Okay, if you're not dating, right? You're still living life. Like there's still expenses. Women still have to do things. And a lot of women nowadays, they want to travel. They want to, have new experiences. What I'm saying outside of dating, they're still spending that bread.
Yeah, but when you get with a man, you don't want to spend that bread.
Yeah, you're not going to spend it. You're not going to be spending the same. I'm just saying that this is still an expense. If I'm dating, okay, the guy's not, maybe he's spending most of the money, but I'm still spending it on my maintenance, getting ready, looking, you know what I'm saying? It's up the ante because I'm going out regardless. You know what I mean? You're going to
No,
spend the money. You're spending, the money is being spent.
no, that's you doing that is optional. You can want to
No,
go get a
I
new
go get
dress.
waxed and
What
You're
Tara
gonna
says
do
something.
that anyway.
no, well, I'm not about to just go get waxed. But most most
Naya!
women, no, most women, yes, you'll get waxed. But say on a maintenance level, you get waxed every 4 to 5 weeks, every 5 to 6 weeks, right? But if I know I'm going on a date on Tuesday and I'm in between that five, I'm going to get a goddamn wax.
I think S doesn't get it.
Nah, cause I've been in the field, bro. I know it's expensive dating.
All right, let's look at the comments, y'all, because we're not here by ourselves. All right, let's go. What is dating involved? To add it
So
up,
you
yes,
want to go on a
movies,
date looking crazy?
five
No, but
star,
you doing a little
Hold
makeup.
on, S. Let me
Come
read the
on, bro.
comment.
Y'all be capping on it.
5 star resto, beach, travel. So it depends. You know what? I just thought about what if we came to the table and said one night per week. I think if you have a conversation and say this is what you can afford, this is what here. This is the thing about women. I think if you tell me you can only do one night per week, now because I want to go out, then it depends on who, but most women, if you want to go out more than one night per week, now I'm gonna start get creative. And I'm like, okay, you could do one night and I'll do another. You know what I mean? If I want to go out twice a week, I'm not trying to do that one. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. It doesn't have to be. If you're being honest and you bring to the table, you say what your situation or your dynamic is, then I have to, what am I gonna do? I have to respect that. And then
Okay, let's take y'all two out of it. Is that the norm?
Okay,
Y'all two, is that the norm that's going on in society?
see. Okay, so I want you to take away what you like this whole narrative about women just trying to milk all these niggas for money.
I never said that. I never
No,
said
but
that.
you have that in your brain
I
as
never said
That
that. No,
narrative
no, no, no,
out.
no.
just take it out your brain for 2 seconds.
Let's just remove that narrative for a
Just
second.
take
I think that narrative is piss poor. I don't like that narrative because it kind of messes up the dating pool because now men are scared to even approach women in a sense to be intentional about dating, because they worried about, oh, she just want my pocket, she want this,
I mean, that's what we see out here. What is it? We
but
can't be act like
see,
that's not what's going on.
my problem
Yeah.
is that it's always been the narrative. It's just now men are just so gung-ho about it. Men was always paying for dates. Men was always courting women. Men was always, hey, can I do, would you like to go out to eat with me? Would you? And they was paying for it. Men was always doing that. So I just don't understand. Like, I think the narrative of, maybe the women want 5-star meals instead of, a 3-star meal, or they want top tier this. That, I think that narrative is what's spoiling it. But men was always upfront, paying for dinner, paying for a movie date, paying, to do, these small activities that's not necessarily hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Because the thing is, you have to think, dating, we're going out to eat, we're doing activities, we're going maybe to a cooking class, we're going to a paint and sip, we're doing activities, we're going to adult game night, we're going to an arcade, like we're doing things that are fun. Now, I feel like if you're dating that type of girl that's trying to milk you for your money, you're gonna know that up front. But if you're dating somebody that's looking for a good time, they want to have a good time. They want to go on dates that are interactive. They want to go on, dates where you can have fun with each other, and then you want to go on dates where you actually can talk to one another. And all those type of things isn't hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Like, you could go on do a paint and sip on Groupon for like $20 a person.
No, I don't think you've been out here. It's expensive out here. The movies and dinner is about 110 now.
The
It's
price,
it's hundreds of dollars now. This shit is not cheap now.
Go on Groupon. It ain't.
You can go on Groupon. By the time you got to eat, that bill about $80, $80, $90.
You
You
could
only
go
got
to
two things. Forget the drinks. You're gonna be drinking water. You get 2 drinks, that's already about 40. You ain't even get the food. Forget the tip. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not complaining. I know what it's like out here, but you need money out here to kind of date. You do. You need some extra income.
And that you
This
don't.
ain't no more eating little ice cream. Yeah, you can do that, but you can do that but so many times.
but as with all the resources and information now, there's no excuse. If you really want to date somebody and you like, yo, it's gonna be tight for me to date this girl as frequent as I would like, then you need to go start doing Uber Eats. You could go do DoorDash, Grubhub. Men um are supposed to be ambitious. They're supposed to be
But
wanting
but
to
I'm not disagreeing with you.
okay,
Keisha,
you're supposed
I
to
agree.
want to do the extra grind so you could do whatever you need to do.
Yeah, I agree with you, but that's not the norm out here. I agree. Men are supposed to take care of their woman and stuff like that. That's why I think there is a certain amount.
There should be pride in that.
Yeah, but it also requires money. It is a certain amount you need to date, and even to get married.
But not even just money, but like you gotta know how to manage it. You gotta know how to steward it.
So
It's
my
not
question is,
just
these men out here that's married, that's only making 50K, 60K,
I'm saying
what
too.
they do? Because they courted their wife, got down on one knee, proposed to their
Mhm.
wife. Their wife said yes, and married
Yeah,
them.
it was a different time then though,
No,
and
I'm talking.
the
No,
wife
in
wasn't as
20
materialistic.
You
in
think all
2024.
your peers, you think all these men out here that's proposing to women is making 100K?
No, I
You
didn't
think
say
that?
that.
So
But I'm saying the wife is willing to work with them.
Let's read some of the comments, y'all. We
okay,
gotta read the comments. We
okay.
gotta read the comments. We
Okay.
gotta interact. We gotta interact. Okay, hey Tara. Tara's here. She said it is though, maybe even a bit more. Maintenance is expensive. So you want her to go on a date looking crazy?
Right, but she just wrote this. Honestly, this conversation we're having within our community is annoying because people look at the masses to confirm what's acceptable instead of having a conversation with their person, with that, with their person of what we're exactly. I feel like that's very true. You're looking to social media, or you're looking to other people to see what's acceptable. If I go out, if I go out on a date with a guy I just met and we ordering off the 2 for $20 at Applebee's, is that deemed unacceptable just because it's the 2 for $20? But the thing is, we sitting here, we having a time, we good conversation flowing. He means well. He's complimenting me. I'm complimenting, and everything is flowing. in my book, that was a good date. Maybe the bill was only $50, but that was a good date. Like I got to know him. It was very interactive. It was very like we were laughing. We were having a time.
Right, but that okay, I understand.
Now it's like I can't go and tell my friends, or I can't go and tell the masses, oh girl, we went to Applebee's and we just had a time. Like it was such a good date. And it's like, because then now it's like, yeah, I went to Applebee's. Now it's like judgment. But it's like, who gives a fuck? Like if we went to Applebee's, I don't give a fuck. We went to Wendy's. Like if we had a time, we had a time. But the thing is, like you said, like she said, we're looking to social media to say like, oh well, I can't post this date because we ain't at
Move, Chris. Here's the thing.
I mean, that might be correct for some people.
Social media, that's the thing. Most social media can't be what your standard is. So social media can't be your guide. And if you're a man dating in society today, and that's where you're finding all your resources on what to do and how to do it, that's you need to find community. You need to find community in real life, because social media
I agree. I think a man needs to know himself, be
and have
comfortable with himself,
community.
know what's out of his league and what's in his league.
He also needs a mentor. Like, where's the men in your life, the older men in your life? Because I feel like sometimes
it's not too many. It's not too many. Most of us don't have men in our life or have examples. We're figuring it out as we go. We're figuring it out as we go, and it's probably the same for women. Most of us don't have mentors.
What's acceptable first, like for you, S? Like if you meet somebody, what's a first date that you feel comfortable? That's not OD, but like what
see, for me, I can do both.
All right, talk your shit, big ball.
I can go to one of them 5-star restaurants. I can go, but for me, it's more of
what'd you do?
More of me getting to know this person to see if they're even capable of that.
We're not talking about what you can do. What would you do?
Like logically, like you meet a girl, you know, you like her, like she gave you a good vibe, like and you like, all right, let's.
Oh well, for me, how I mean, first I figure out what she likes or what she's interested in. Then I plan my date around that.
I like seafood.
Okay, so then we might go to is it summertime?
Yes, it's summer.
We might go to a little city island or something like that.
Okay.
So I might take you a little city island, crazy. But I'm getting the city island is something you like, but I'm really getting to dig into you to figure out who you are as a person, what you like, your do's and don'ts, where you come from. That's what I'm using that time for. I mean, now from there,
in any date, if that's your first date.
Say again one time.
Isn't that your intention with any first date? That's what you want to do. You want to get to know the person.
Yeah, but I mean, you just asked me what would I do. Okay, yeah, but I mean, I guess yeah. But I'm trying to see your point though. You asked me what would I do. Okay, you like seafood? I take you to the island. Okay, boom, boom, boom. What's next?
I asked that just to see, like, so where you at starting off? Like, are you at like, let me try to take you to the finest place?
Right. No.
But am I taking you to some chill shit just to kind of get a vibe, or I'm like,
yeah, I'm gonna take you to what you like, what I think is good, and to get the vibe, and then we go from there. Now the 5-stars start coming a little later. You ain't getting a 5-star right off the rip because you might not be worth it.
That's my thing. So also,
but I can afford it. I don't think some people can even afford the 5-star. This is only what they can pay for. And I think a woman is going to want kind of both. She might not like 5-star, but she want to be able to know that she can go to the 5-star.
But the person you're dating would know that. And then due to the transparency in your conversation, she would know that. So then at that point, she would know, like, all right, I know this man can't afford to take me someplace, or I know this man can't afford to do this. So at that point, that girl has the choice to be like, he a good man, I'm going to stick beside him, or he can't take me to this, and this, so I'm out of here. So then you know what type of girl you're dealing with.
But I honestly think that I don't have to like 5-star, but if I wanted to go, can you take me there?
But like I said, after being transparent,
But like for me, I don't like designer, but I can afford designer if I wanted to. I don't know, I could be wrong. Is it like that for y'all women? Like, oh, I might not wear designer, but if I did want it, I know my man can get it. Is that kind of
The thing
how
is,
they feel or no?
the thing is, no, hold on. Your
No,
I'm asking the question. I could be
man
wrong. I'm open to be
can
wrong.
can not just no. I'm not ever going to say he can't afford it, because if I say for my birthday, I want to go
you have a whole
to
year to
uh,
get it
uh
together, right?
to Nobu, and I want to go to the top places, all the places Drake be talking about in the music songs, and I say that's where I want to go. My birthday come around once a year. I don't care if you save $10 a week to the end of the you can afford it.
Yeah,
You can afford to do anything you put your mind to. If
it's
you want to do something, you
very
can,
true.
and
Wait, the whole
for
year is crazy though.
that's for anything. If you wanted to buy a house and you wanted this car, if you want to do something, you can do it. If I tell you I want to go to Nobu, baby, you can do it. Now it's a matter of if you want to do it, that's a different thing. But can you do it? Yes, you
But
can.
I feel like men should want to. If you are interested in a woman, the woman is not putting a gun to your head and saying date me. Like if you are interested in somebody and you could see life with that person, every time you get around that person, they light something up inside you. You know what I mean? You see her as wifey. We're not talking about these little games. You see her as wifey. You are going to do everything, and that's the whole point of even getting to the marriage is saying I'm going to do life with you, I'm willing to do everything to be with you. I'm not saying you get there with dating. What I'm saying is if you have feelings for someone, you're going to want to see them happy. You just said that you're trying to get to know them, you're not trying to get to know what she likes. So then why do you want to get to know what she likes? So then you can just satisfy her need, or you can bring her to a place where she can enjoy herself. You want to see her enjoy herself while you get to know her more.
Yeah, but
That's
there's also reality too.
what do you mean? What do you
Like you're
mean?
saying to make everything. There's also react like what she might want to do to make herself happy. You can't afford it.
So then you do what you can, but not doing nothing. That's just
Oh, okay. So say that because the way you made it seem like it's like,
no.
you can't.
That's the way you perceived it. I said what I said.
You said what you said, and you didn't say it like that. That's not what I perceived because you did not say it like that. So you can say
I,
I said what I said, or but you didn't say it like that. So and can you explain what I said is means?
Yes. All right. Let's move on to
doing too much because I'm about to put you on mute. All right, let's
All
move
right,
on to the
okay.
next conversation. So we agree that 50K, me and Naya say 50K, you can date with 50K.
that's that's agreed.
Okay. That's agreed with that too?
I don't think you get married
If
unless that woman is
in
splitting the
that
bills.
maybe
Unless that woman, you got that woman that split the bills, and cool. If that woman is looking for you to pay the rent, especially around here, forget about it. So we got to talk about
Okay, we
50K
have
with.
comments. He is correct. Okay, Martine, who's correct? You're talking about but what in what sense? In reality, we usually date within our league. Tara said, now that goes into conversation of privacy and discretion. Not everyone needs to know the dates y'all go on. Like, let's cherish privacy and mystery. That's the thing, too. A lot of people do stuff for social media. Martinez is laughing. Okay, let's go to the next. I think that was a good conversation. I think you said Cap. I think that's a good conversation.
Nah, I was saying something else. I wasn't.
I think that if you're a man and you're making 50K and you're watching this, there's hope for you. Cause I don't think you making 50K can determine whether you can date or not. I think make that 50K and do what you can. Budget. Oh damn. Sorry.
Does
But
50K determine if you could get married?
there's people making 50K that
I'm married, yeah. I was gonna say
I'm
marriage.
saying that woman will have to. I'm saying that woman will have to split the bills with you.
even if she's splitting the bills with that man, they still married.
Is that the norm of what women want to do?
That's her norm. What do you mean?
I'm just
Like,
saying most women
most women
want the man
oh,
to front the bill
A
to
lot
pay
of
the
things
rent or the mortgage. No,
they be doing other things.
huh?
I said most women want a lot of things and do the other things.
right.
That's true too. But I'm okay.
You do
I
what
agree with you.
like you could want all this stuff and he gotta pay this, he gotta pay this. When it get down to the nitty gritty and the bills is here, if y'all want to live, you gonna chip in just as much
So you saying women are liars?
Women want what they want. Everybody has their wants. But you also, like you said, you have to face reality. If what he making ain't getting the job done, what you want to sit there and twiddle your fucking thumbs? No, you want to chip in.
So it's a lot of cap out here then.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying.
It's not a lot of cap. It's compromise.
No, hold on.
It's a lot of
Compromise. You have to compromise. I may
hold on.
want something and he may have something else. I'm willing to compromise if I want to see this relationship grow or go in a direction that it currently is
Y'all
not.
see, y'all cap because y'all know y'all get up here. Y'all say y'all want a provider, man. Y'all want when you say you want a provider, do you, Keisha? Can I ask you a question?
No, I don't.
Okay, because you know. That's
No,
what I'm saying.
because I
Stop
feel
doing
like
that.
you
Then.
have to do the
Stop doing that. Then stop doing that. Stop doing that.
All
Are
right.
you going to? Are you want to go 50-50 when you get your man? Do you want to go 50-50?
It depends on the dynamics.
So you want to go 50-50? You won't mind going 50-50 on the mortgage and rent?
Starting off, maybe maybe that might have to be life. What am I gonna do?
Okay, long as you said that, I don't want to hear you say no more that. Okay, a man. This is what a man's supposed to. You're willing to go 50-50 with your man.
If we're in a space
So that means that if it's 4 legs on the table, you're part of 2 of them, and if them 2 legs get swiped out, that damn table gonna fall.
as if it makes sense for us currently, but are we going to stay there? I don't think we're gonna stay there.
Oh, okay. So he would have to do something about that.
He would want to do something about it, I think.
Okay.
Let's
go on to the next topic.
We're speaking
Let's go on. Let's go on.
We're speaking hypothetically. I'm giving you an answer. That's what we have to do. If that's what we have to do to survive, of course I'm gonna. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Not be with the person because what?
Yes.
I don't want to pay 50-50?
Yes. What are you talking about? Yes.
I think it just depends. If I'm doing life with you and I'm choosing to be with you,
like you staying in a relationship for survival versus staying in a relationship for love.
And a lot of people are. A lot of people are out here not looking for love. They're looking for help.
All right. Well, I'm not that.
I don't think them people should be getting married then.
Right. Just do dating. Just date forever.
Well, I mean, then that's a lot of women then, because they don't want to go 50-50. That's what niggas could afford. A lot of these niggas can't pay. Let's be honest, we're in New Jersey. I ain't saying me. We're in New Jersey. Even 100K ain't cutting it. After taxes, that thing about 60, 68. 68,000, that's about what? 1,800 every 2 weeks? Come on, man. 50K and down south can cut it. 50K in Jersey, forget about it. You splitting them bills. I don't care what nobody's saying. I do math all damn day. So I know how much somebody making after they take the taxes out, how much you bring it home.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead.
You thinking in the sense of the person.
Thank you. Don't add the health insurance too. Yeah, forget about that.
You're not thinking in the terms of somebody with 100K can literally be in the same dynamic as somebody in 50K.
Depends on where you're at.
You're not thinking in a sense where it's not really so much. Okay, yes, it is about how much you make, but it's not. It's more so how are you stewarding over what you're making? Because someone 50K can have more money to spend than someone who has 100K. If they're spending all of it on cars, luxury vacations, and they can't get groceries, but the person with 50K can get their refrigerators full every 2 weeks. Their refrigerator is full, making steak dinners because they're budgeting correctly.
And they're going half on the rent. That refrigerator might be full, but you're going half on that rent with 50K because 50K after taxes is how much? That's what I'm saying. That 50K ain't 50K. You make 50K, that's about 35K after taxes.
The taxes in Jersey is crazy. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Depending on where
you're taking home 35K if you're making 50K in New Jersey.
Okay, 38. 38.
Well, y'all need to move. Well, that's crazy. I ain't never heard that.
50K down south can stretch it. It's not bad. 50K over here, you splitting bills. Even 70K.
Even if you split in bills, the question is, can you be in a relationship? Can you date? Can you date with intention? You still can do that, whether you're splitting bills or not.
Yeah, as long as you split it. As long as you split, you good.
But split them or not,
If
Boy,
you ain't
you
splitting,
so high,
you
you
ain't
so
splitting.
focused on 50-50. That's the issue. Like, why are you so gung-ho on 50-50?
Because I'm in reality. I know what people are asking for. I do numbers every time. So I know how much typically you need to make to live around here. I know how much you need. Most people need 2 incomes to live around this New Jersey area.
you think most relationships, most households, the man is paying for everything, or you think the woman?
No, most marriages, they're going 50-50. I'm
So
saying
you
marriages.
already complaining about the majority all the time. What is your argument here? If you just said the majority, the women is putting money into the household as well.
But I'm talking about people that's married and people that's not married. That's what I'm saying. People that's married are splitting bills. It's the ones that's not married that don't want to split bills.
As like I said, they're going to be putting money into the household regardless of what they scream and what they want.
So you saying it's a lot of cap out here? You agree with me?
Next question, Keisha.
Okay, thank you. That's it. That's all I want to know. Thank you. All I want to know is a lot of cap out here. What people say they want and what's reality is not the same.
It's not what they say they want. That's what the fuck they want. Is it? Are they going to get it? Is the question.
Okay, so then delusion and reality sets in. Next topic, Keisha. Thank you. I'm going to go on mute.
Y'all see how S get is. Y'all see what
That's
me
all I
and
need to clarify. It's a lot of cap out here. That's it. Thank you, Naya. Appreciate you, Queen.
Next topic.
Next topic. Okay, so this this next conversation is what does maybe we might skip this one and go to after because this was one of the questions S had put in the chat. What does leadership look like in a relationship or marriage? But I think we just need to maybe cool down on
let's skip that because this is already a little heated. Let's skip that.
Nobody is heated.
Heated, but
no, not heated, but it was already like a controversial topic already we had. So
all right. So what are some qualities in an individual who we would say has a good head on their shoulders in society? What are some qualities, men or women? It doesn't matter. But what would you say are like some 5 qualities that people should have to be a great, contributor to society?
I think somebody needs to have some type of spirituality or morals or principles, a foundation.
Okay.
Just going out here doing whatever you do, you'd be a damn menace out here. Something that can guide you from right and wrong.
Okay. So spiritual. They should have a connection with God. Okay. Now you have something?
But not even if you I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you go. Not even if you because everybody not spiritual. Some morals and principles. Something.
You gotta have basic common sense. But see, what you begin to learn as you get older is that common sense ain't common. So you can't provide the same amount of grace to everybody because everybody just ain't everybody ain't got it. Put it that way. But I would say to make somebody like you said a good head on their shoulders.
A good head on their shoulders, yeah. A great contributor to society, to the community. Like what's some traits or morals that they should possess, an individual? So you said common sense. That's a good one. A lot of people don't got it.
Yeah, a lot of people ain't got it. What else?
I'll see why you thinking. If you
Go
don't
ahead.
I just had it and it just went away. That's crazy. Oh, I was gonna say community. I think some form of community or mental health therapist, something where you could sit and you can talk and then you can receive feedback or you could receive some type of like instruction, right? Anything that you could sit and be mirrored. Like, okay, if we sit if it's a community circle, people be like in AA and they'd be like, hey, my name is so-and-so and I'm an alcoholic, right? I don't know what depth, but I think every person contributing to society should have community slash mental, mental health advocate therapist in their lives.
That's good. I think that's important too because then that provides a sense of accountability for people. You have like your community to keep you accountable for, the things that you do, and just hold you up to it.
Right. Right. Because, even when you think about the spiritual relationship, people, quote unquote, they have the relationship with God, but doesn't mean they always implement what he's a good God, but human beings are can be trash. You know what I mean? So where is that space for us to be held accountable? And that normally that happens in community. If you look at Jesus and the life that he lived, him out of all people in the world who could have lived life without people and been successful and completed their task, he would have been the person, right? He would have been that one person to do it, but he decided to do it in community. So it looks like S has something he's pondering.
Do you as black people, do you think we have a community?
Yes.
I think we do.
So when I think of community, I'm thinking about neighborhood. Whereas your neighbor could discipline your kid like it's his.
Discipline
That's
is
when I that's what I'm talking about. Like if kind
community.
of when I was growing up, we had a community like as far as like church community, not neighborhood, where if I was acting up, our community was so tight in the church, anybody could discipline me. I'm gonna tell your mother. I'm gonna tell. I don't think we have that now.
I think that's a
Where
form of community.
you can
I
if
think
you see somebody's kid, like we don't even some of us don't even know our neighbor's name. So
I
how can
think
they if they see our kid doing something or we're doing something, they like I'm minding my business. I don't know you like that. I don't think we have that community where we can do that. I think we had that in the 60s and 50s. I think that was more we had. I don't think we have that. I don't ever think the people we have, most of us, the friends we have around can hold us accountable, let alone a stranger.
so. I think that when I say community is definitely just where we are in 2024 and the time. Community is online too. Community isn't just in person. I think about even some of the church services I attend on Sundays. Sometimes it's virtual. It's not, don't get me wrong, it's not the same experience, but that's my community on Sunday at 11:33. I know I'm going to be tapped in with the community, and whatever's happening in that service, we're all connected to it. We're not in the same space, but I think the word community has changed a lot. It can't just be neighbors, right? It can't just be, oh, so and so right next to me, right? There's communities within in all forms around us. I feel like, especially online, like you could say, for instance, like the shade room is technically what black, like the black community. We have communities, but some of them are more toxic than others. Some of them are not safe spaces. Some of them are places where we can act a fool and really like just be as toxic as we want to be.
Mm, that's a good
Yes.
part, Ira.
So
I want to tap on.
we have communities. I don't think that has changed. We still have community.
I
I don't. Hold on. I'm gonna let you go real quick, but I just want to touch on this point Tyra made. I think before I don't even think we have family structure yet. I don't even think we have families. I don't even think we have the man and woman in the same household together, raising kids. So how are we even going to get to community? I think we got to get that first. In my opinion. Go ahead, Naya, I'll let you go.
I agree. I think that like when you use like the comparison to like community in the church, because I was raised in a church too, and I still attend the same church. So community in a sense, like you said, that like if I was acting up in the church, one of the church moms, they gonna get me together regardless. It's like not to say they discipline in a form of, girl, you gonna sit there and you gonna be quiet and I don't want to hear nothing for the rest of the service. Versus like I like ain't nobody was hitting me or beating on me or anything like that. It was still a sense of discipline where they just like They not about to go around searching for my mom to get me together. They're gonna get me together and say, sit your butt down. And I think that the way the world is going now and the way society is now, I feel like I don't think we've lost it yet, but I think the route that we're going, we will lose it, because I feel like if you think of like those older women or those church moms or those, your old aunts and stuff like that, I like we are the next we're the next generation who are going to be those aunties and church moms, and we're the next community that's going to be that, because our parents are, or I guess our parents rather, they would be before us, but I feel like even they have a better sense of community than us, just because, like you said, the social structure of the family dynamic now and what it's going to, I feel like it will be lost in the future.
I think it's lost. I think it's been
I think
lost.
it's lost now.
I think it's been lost. You can't nowadays if somebody's kid's doing something and you bring it to the mothers want to fight you. They'll take the kid word. Don't talk to my kid like that. And the kid cussed at the grown up.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So I don't think we hold it. I don't even think I think that's been gone. I don't even think, like I said, I don't even think the friends we have around, most people don't even, they can't even hold their friends accountable. So held accountable. So how can a stranger is? Like it was more, like you said, that church family was, they didn't have to come to your mother. They disciplined you. Your mother ain't had to go back and forth with them. Don't talk to my child. You know what I mean? It was, you see
Yeah.
him act up, we gave him permission. You see him act up, do what you got to do. It ain't like that no more.
See,
It
I was
ain't like that. It's been gone.
thinking more so of my peers, because I feel like
Mhm.
the set of peers that I have, that to me is my community. That to me, those are people that will hold me accountable. Those are people that if I have children, I'll be like, can you watch them? Or if you could do, you can watch them for a couple of minutes or whatever, I would feel comfortable enough to be like, here, these are my kids. I expect them to be in one piece when I get that.
Mhm.
And not to say, oh, I'm gonna tell my friends to whoop their asses, but if they acting up and you can't get a hold of me, I'm gonna trust that you got the best interest of my child in heart. So whatever that discipline may look like, I'm gonna trust that whatever it is that you have to do to rectify the situation, that, like I said, the best interest of my child is still held at the forefront. So it's just like if I came to you and I'm like, S, you like, nah, yeah, such and such had to, they was in timeout for 25 minutes. I think I'm gonna come to you and be like, what the hell you put my kid in timeout for, whatever, whatever. I'm gonna trust that whatever the kid was doing at that moment, it was suitable for them to be in timeout for 25 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, but the thing is, now it's because you know me. I'm talking about the average, the person that don't know you.
See, that's what I said. When she said community, I was thinking peers. I wasn't thinking
Now, I'm thinking about just us as a whole, us as black people, as a black community. No matter if I know you or not, your kid doing some nonsense. Oh, that's what you call it, son? That's what I'm talking about, community. That ain't what you call it. Oh, where his parents at? Where he live at? I'm gonna take him to his mother. That's what I'm talking about, community. Not that we gotta know each other, because I would want you to do the same thing. You see my son doing something or my daughter doing something, let me know. I don't care if you know me or not.
Right. So y'all agree, I think, for someone to be a citizen, have a good head on their shoulder, they should have community, even if there's a lack thereof. I think the lack thereof community leads to a lot of selfish, you know, it leads to a lot of things that we're seeing today in society, right? People don't care about other people, or they're not thinking about other people because of the lack of community. I just wanted to read the definition of community since we were just talking about it. It's a feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals. I think even for us right now, sometimes we think community and we think this grand thing, but like community is what we're doing right now, right? Me coming up on here talking about Love Challenge, and although the topics have been different every day, is surrounded by the core of meaning of love, which is God, right? And everybody wanting and needing that desire this month, talking about love, seeing Valentine's Day come up and all these things. There's a common interest. Everybody desires to be loved. Everybody desires to be in community. And even though there's a lack thereof right now, I would say people are trying to find it. Think about how fast apps like Clubhouse during the pandemic, when everybody was isolated or at home, apps like Clubhouse were like, it was like, I feel like it was like AIM, when AIM just came out and you had to put, like, you could put your screen away and stuff like that. I feel like people were just needing community, like, and people were making rooms for community, right? So they would title the rooms young women entrepreneurs, and there would be 1,000 women from all over just in that room seeking community. You know what I'm saying?
Also, like you said, in today's generation, community is different because a lot of community is online. Because think
Exactly.
about it, it's a group, a social group for any and everything. If
Everything.
you break your damn foot, it's a club for people that got broken legs.
Exactly.
If you got 3 dogs, it's a club for dog moms. It's a club for people that got kids and twins and triplets and quadruplets. It's a club for anything. Like if you want support, if you want community, there's a bajillion of support groups, clubs, Facebook forums. Like if you really are seeking community, I feel like it just looks different in 2024 than what it did look like in the 60s, because a lot of community or support is online.
Right. Right. I agree. But I think there's a need for in person. There's always going to be a need for in person, no matter how much technology we have. There's always going to be a need of community in person, and that human interaction that you can't get over a screen. You know what I mean? Like, I'll FaceTime you tomorrow if I miss you, Naya, and have a conversation. But if I get to see you, I'm like, oh my God, there's more excitement there. I don't know how to explain it, if I'm saying that correctly, but um I think that was a good. I think that we all kind of agree. That was good. As said, for somebody to be in society, they need some type of moral compass, whether that be with a relationship with God or
Yeah,
stuff like
they need spirituality.
spirituality. Okay, thank you. And then Naya said common sense, because a lot of people don't have it. That's very accurate. And I think community. Do y'all think anything in the chat you feel like is needed for someone to have a good head on their shoulders and just be, you know, a great addition to like community, great addition to the world, citizens, and wherever we are. Um, I'll wait for them to answer in the chat. Do you guys have anything you guys want to bring up?
I think you need family.
You said what?
Family.
Yeah. Integrity, live honest. Is that what you're saying? Live honest and integrity. I think those are important. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next question. I think that was a good thing. Okay, so now that we answered that, what are some ways you feel like you contribute to community or society? I know this is kind of like you really got to think, but I would say for me, I'll go first. And if y'all can't think of nothing right here, what you're doing right now, this is a contribution to community. Even like think about the people that we're
It's just like,
serving with our
well,
right, exactly. So one way I would say is that I try to show up in my community is just creating spaces for women. I think a lot of times women are misunderstood, or I think we're all bundled into one aspect or one group, or especially Black women, and it's unfortunate because we're so brilliant and our minds are so expansive, and we're not all the same, but we have an understanding for each other's experiences. So I try to do that with my brand Queens Know. I try to create space for women who may have gone through similar things to me, but are not the same as me to meet. You know what I mean? To meet, to uplift, to encourage one another, and to just win, just in general. There's so much going on with our minds, our bodies. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like every day I keep hearing someone around me is getting sick from something that's not COVID, but it's taking them out. Like I don't know what's going on. But anyways, all that to say, there's a lot going on, and I think I know for sure that community helps. I know that it bridges the gap. I know that it makes the journey that much more better. So that's my 10th talk. She said, "Why Queen?" What was the question? Why what? What did I say? I don't remember. Anybody else want to add?
What was the question again?
Um, I just lost my train of thought. How do you contribute to your community? How would you say you contribute to your community? And that could just be family. It could be your friend community. It could be your work community. What kind of contributions do you feel like you're making?
Well, for me, I'm gonna give you the truth whether you like it or not.
So
I
you
mean,
do.
that's contributing. Now I'm gonna give you a little bit of wisdom. I'm gonna give you a little bit of knowledge, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of understanding. So I think you need all three. But for me, I'm serious. I give it to you how it should be given.
So you hold your peers accountable.
I hold my peers accountable. Now, what you do with the information I gave you is up to you. But I can say, and you can say, he told me. He told me the truth. That's all I care about.
All right. I'm gonna let Nia answer. Then I have a follow up question for everybody.
I feel like I show up just by being like accountable. I feel like I'm very reliable. Like if people ask things of me, I feel like for the most part I'll try my best to get things, whatever it is done. So I feel like most of the time if someone asks me to do something or asks me for a task or a
Yeah.
favor, I try to be as reliable as possible.
No, no, I agree with that. I say you go out your way, if anything, to be reliable. Like you'll go and the person who, yeah, you go out your way to be reliable. I agree with that. What would you say is something you need in this season?
Healing.
Oh, okay. I like that. All right. Let's I like to look up the definitions of words. So we're gonna look up some things when y'all say them, but you could say more than one thing. Healing is the process of making or becoming sound and healthy again.
Mm.
So what I just got from that is that you were like, it's like again because it was once there and then it is no longer there. So you're trying to get there again. Okay. What do you think, S?
It's a good question. What do I need in this season? This season
Y'all,
of my life?
y'all in the chat, let us know in the comments what y'all need to start thinking. Typing it in.
Um, I would say patience.
Mm. Now,
Yeah, I would
patience.
say
When you say
patience. I
patience,
think I
patience for others or patience for yourself or both?
no, I think I have patience for others. I would say patience for myself, trying to figure out, trying to do so much in a little bit of time.
I'm gonna read you the definition of patience, and then you can tell me if you think the same thing. Patience, the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset.
Yeah,
That's the word.
that's it.
Okay.
You see my face by it? My
Yeah.
erase?
Yeah. Your last
Okay,
name, your
cool,
first name there too, next to patience. Wow.
cool. Yeah,
Okay. This came up. All
yeah.
right.
Because niggas make you. Can you read it again? Because niggas make you angry. Read it one more time.
I'm gonna read the biblical versions of healing and patience too after this. The
Okay.
capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset.
I think we all need patience.
Well, just talk for yourself now. We talking
Okay,
about
my bad.
you right
My
now.
bad. Okay, my bad. Yeah, okay. I'm good. That's what I need.
So, okay, healing, patience. I think in this season, this next season, I need strength.
Mm,
Um, I feel like, even with the word, I feel like people just assume that I'm strong or I have a goal. Like I just, whatever. Um, but I don't. And I get tired and I don't have the best ways of displaying that I'm weak in this area or I need strength or whatever because it's like I feel like and just in general, like the women around me and just society, whatever, you're not supposed to be weak. You have to be strong all the time, and that's just not the case. And I know that my strength comes from the Lord, and I just need to be real about it. I need strength in this season for real. So let's read the definition of strength. Okay, the quality or state of being physically strong. Okay, let's read the next one. The capacity of an object or substance to withstand great force or pressure. That second one is the one that just hit me. Um, the capacity of an object or substance to withstand great force or pressure.
mm,
I feel like I'm withstanding great force or pressure. I'm choosing to do life in a different way, I feel like. And it's a great force and pressure. I feel like that is, comes with that. So that's what I need. I need strength because it's not my will, it's God's will. And even though I don't understand everything fully, I know I need some strength to do it because it is a great force. It is indeed. Oh, I like this. This was good, guys. Okay, wait. Those y'all in the comments, y'all viewing, y'all gotta tell us so we can look it up. I'm gonna try to find the biblical meanings of these words.
Is
Um,
anybody viewing?
right now, I think Martine is on. I think Tara
Oh,
was
okay,
on.
that's it.
Yeah. Let me see if I could find the biblical meanings of these words, and then we can go into the next. Ooh, courage. She said courage. I feel like courage and strength are close, but let's just do courage real quick, and then we can go into a verse of the day. So y'all can pick a verse that you have maybe you read recently, or that you've been reading, or that you've read today, or whatever, and then kind of share what you got from the verse, and then we'll wrap up. Okay. Thank y'all for thank y'all for being here with me on a Tuesday. Courage, the ability to do something that frightens one. Strength in the face of pain or grief. Oh, that's good. The ability to do something that frightens one. Hmm, okay. All right. While y'all looking for the verses, I'm gonna try to look up the biblical meanings of some of these words because I feel like they be juicy. Let me see. Greek concordance. Ooh. So the biblical meaning for healing, the word that came up was serve.
you said to serve.
Hmm. I don't know. When I think of that and I hear the word serve, I think about like, dang, like I'm thinking about Jesus and how he was healing people, and it was a service to people, right? He was serving people. So I don't know. That's what it says. That's what it says to serve. And then let's see what did I say? Patience. Let's look at that word. Patience. Y'all get y'all verses together while I look this up. All right, let's see what the biblical. Ooh, patience, stay under. You know what I think of when I hear that is humility, right? How you have to humbling yourself is like That's what it takes to be patient. That's good. That's good. Oh my goodness. What did I say I need in this season? I said strength, right? Let's look up the biblical meaning. Strength. Greek strong concordance. Strength. Wow. I can't find y'all. Not me not finding strength. Um, ooh. It says violence. Strength says violence and force. I just read a verse and I'm still trying to understand that verse, but it's saying it says like the kingdom of heaven suffers violence and the I think it says the righteous take it by force. I still don't understand that verse fully, but when I see this word violence, that's what comes to my mind. And I think growing up, I always felt like Christians were kind of like soft a little bit and like, Jesus was soft and all that stuff. But I'm learning more and more like God was a God of war and he didn't play. And, you know, yeah, he was about that life. Okay. Let's look up courage. And then who wants to go first for the Bible verse? I'm just going to do courage last. Courage. To be bold. I like that. To be bold. I ain't never scared. Hardened, determined. These are good ones for courage. Okay. All right. I like that. Okay. So who wants to go first? I see somebody shaking the table. Is that you or you? No, you don't want to go first? Okay.
No, go ahead, real quick.
That's fine. Let me go into, let me see what I was reading. So earlier the week I was reading, I was telling Martine about declarations. And I want to read this with y'all because y'all wasn't here, and I think it will be good. So Ecclesiastes 8, I think. Let's go to it. Let's see. And Martine, you can give us a verse too. If you want, you can give us a verse too in the comments. Ecclesiastes, where are you? 8. Okay. I think I'm going to read 1 to 4. And I'll explain why I'm choosing this. Wait, let me just make sure that's the right one that I put in the notes. 1 through 9, but I ain't reading all that. I don't think I'm reading all that. Okay. I'm going to read Old English and then I'm going to do the Hood version, which is the Message version. Who is as the wise man, and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A wise man's wisdom making his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed. I counsel thee to keep the king's commandments, that in regard of the oath of God, be not hasty to go out of his sight. Stand not in an evil thing, for he doeth whatever pleases him. Where the word of a king is, there is power. And who may say unto him, who doest thou? Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. So the reason I wanted to read this verse is because I feel like I relate to this part where it says a man's wisdom maketh his face shine. And I feel like the more I continue to, because wisdom is in God, right? And the closer you get to God, you get more wisdom. And I think the closer I've gotten to God, my face has changed. If I look at my birthday, and y'all got to watch the vlog for real, this is actually like a real thing. But my face has changed since last year to now. You can see a difference in my face shape and just how I look. And I don't think it's only because of weight loss. I think it really is because like I've been spending time with God and he has just changed me. and the boldness of the face change. So I just feel like that is my opinion. I'm like, okay, I can relate to this. Now he goes in and he talks about the counsel of a king, and how when a king decrees something, no man can quote question God. No man can change what the Lord decrees, because what he says is final. So one thing, God, that I did, and I normally do on my birthday, is I make these decrees and the declarations for the year that I'm in. And this year, I felt like God was giving me the word dirty new, and that I was going to be experiencing new things and all these things. So, anyways, all that to say, the declarations that before I even wrote the declarations down, I feel like God was gave me this verse to remind me, like, I'm putting my word in you, right? All these decrees or the declarations that I wrote, um, align with his word and what he says. So, what God says is final, so that even when I'm saying these decrees, I have to know that it's not even about me, it's about God, who is the king, who's speaking these decrees through me. So if I were you, I would give you advice to write your declarations, what God tells you, who you are, how God sees you in this season, and what that means for your life, right? And hold on to that, because there's going to be a lot of things in your life that are going to look opposite to what God is decreeing in your life, but that doesn't take away from what it is, right? And it doesn't take away from who God is, because his word is final. So that's my little TED talk, a little summarization.
Okay, that was good. That was good.
Thanks.
Good.
All right, S, it looks like he's gonna go next. So we ready, S?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just go with mine. This is like one of my favorites. It's Jeremiah 9:23. It says, "Thus says the Lord: Let not the wise
Wait,
man
wait.
boast."
Let me get there. Jeremiah 9:20.
Okay. Yeah, 9:23.
Thank you.
You good? Okay. It says, "Thus says the Lord." I'm reading in regular English, so it might not say that, but I mean, I'm a reading King James version. Actually, it don't matter.
No, you can read. You can read in English. You can read in English.
No, that's cool because I like King James version anyway. Thus said the Lord: Let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understand and knoweth me, that I am the Lord, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things are delight, said the Lord. So I like this verse because, we live in this society where people are always boasting on the riches they got, boasting on the degrees they got, all the material things. And God is plainly telling you, if you want something to boast on, boast that you understand and know me. What do I understand and know about God? That He wants holiness from us. He wants us to live a certain way so we can see His face. Not only that, that God is a healer, He's a way maker, so don't glory on all these material things, but glory that you know what He wants from you in your life while you're still here. So that's the verse I got. Don't be boasting on all these materialistic things that's going to pass away. Forget all about that because God is eternal. And when you die, it ain't gonna be a U-Haul behind none of this stuff you're boasting about. So boast about that, glory in that.
That was good. Thank you, S. That's good.
Mhm.
It's my turn. Hello?
Sorry, I was on mute. Yes, it's your turn, Naya.
Okay. So I'm going to read Isaiah 57, um, 18 and 19. I have seen his ways, but I will heal him. I will lead him and restore comfort to him and all his mourners, creating the fruit of his lips. Peace, peace to the far and to the near, says the Lord, and I will heal him. So that was just a verse just about God healing his people. Um, and like I said, because I'm in the season of healing and I'm claiming victory in my season. So, yeah,
I love that. So you said verse 17 and 18, right, Nayam?
18 and 19.
I'm sorry, 18 and 19. So I learned something. I want to share it real quick because it says, I create the fruits of the lips, peace, peace to him that is far off and to him that is near, saith the Lord, I will heal him. So peace means shalom, which is something that S always says, right? And
Yeah.
I found out that that means nothing missing and nothing broken. So that's like a deeper thing. And I'm as I was reading that, I just thought about that. Like nothing missing and nothing broken. So he's gonna give you healing, but that means like nothing missing from your healing. It's not gonna be halfway, though, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be full and it's not gonna be broken. It's gonna be everything you need. And yeah, that's what I just saw when I saw that. So that was so good, guys. Y'all wanna do Bible study tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we're going to
Look, I'm putting my friends on pressure. It's all right if y'all can't do it. It's all right.
do Bible
You
study.
doing Bible study anyway?
Yeah, I
What
am
I gotta do
tomorrow.
tomorrow?
Huh?
I'm trying to think about what I gotta do tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm doing Bible study tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
Bible
might be
study.
able to tap in. I ain't got nothing to do. I gotta check with my assistant. I'll get back to you probably by tomorrow
Okay.
morning.
Y'all are more than welcome to join. I'm new to this. I'm not true to this.
Oh, you doing this? So what you reading from? You don't know yet?
Not yet, no. Last week I
So
did Bible
I'm
study, I think.
reading. So, well, because
We
like I
should read the same thing and then come with our points.
so this is what I was about to tell you. So when I went to church, because I went to church on Ash Wednesday,
Jesus.
so um they gave us a scripture reading for the 40 days of Lent. So it's
Mhm.
40 scriptures that that you read throughout the 40 days, and they gave us scriptures to read. So some of it would be like the whole book, if you will. So like today was day 7, so I read John 3, but the whole 3. Like tomorrow is John 4, John 5, then it's Mark 4, Mark 5, John 6. But John 6 is 1 through 40. Um, then the next day is John 6, 41 through 71. But it's a whole list of scriptures.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Listen, okay, so we could talk about this in the group. Are y'all interested for real in coming to Bible study tomorrow for real?
Okay.
Okay. So we could talk about that. We can confirm that off of here. All right, y'all. So tomorrow's gonna be
Yeah,
Bible
because I
study.
want to dissect this word. I like to dissect it and break it down to the lowest
Yeah,
part.
no, we're gonna
All
have
right.
to come tonight so that we can really come tomorrow with the fruit and help people and share what we got from it. Okay, so we will come back tomorrow, y'all. Thank you so much. Today is day 20. We have 9 days left.
Oh, glory. Sorry.
Oh my God.
I know you lying.
I thought I was on mute.
Okay, we just go. I'm gonna let that one rock, but don't play with me. All right,
Yeah, I
so
really thought I was on mute. My bad. I really thought I was on mute.
so you just tired of us? What's that supposed to mean? Like you what?
No, I was the time. I just yawned, but I thought I was on
So
mute.
it was nice chatting with you folks.
Yes, y'all. It was amazing. Thank you for viewing Chosen and Call, Martine, Tara, y'all who are going to be watching the replay. S is still yawning. We will be back tomorrow with Bible study. If you guys have any topics that you want to hear, feel to DM me or write them in the chat before we close off and tune out. But I just want to say thank you, y'all. We are.
Drop that cash up, yo. You got to drop the. Oh, that's only one person in here. That's your sister.
That's all right. 2 people could look. Cash App, Queens No. 1. I'm still celebrating my birthday. If you want to donate, let me put
Yeah,
it in
go
the chat
ahead, yo.
right now. S, you could donate too, since you wanted
I
to.
did. You ain't get my cash up I sent you?
No, I never got it. You could
You
send
ain't
it
get my
now.
C note?
No,
No way.
S, don't be fake and don't lie.
You didn't see my C? Hold on.
Queens No 1 on Cash App, y'all. It's
Good.
been a good night. Now you gotta go be
All
doing
right.
things. Night, we love you so much.
I won.
S, did you send it? We're waiting for you.
It's right here. Look.
Yeah, your hand's not moving quick enough, S. One
I
thing
thought
about
I
me.
said it.
Oh, you thought you sent it? Let me look at what you're looking at because it looked like you just touching things on
Nah,
your.
hold on. I'm about to go to it right now. Maybe I sent it to the wrong person.
Anyways, y'all, Cap. I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm so grateful for this journey. It's so crazy because even now the YouTube channel is growing. I just have, I think, less than 80 people.
Look,
Less than.
you don't see the honey?
Oh no,
I'm
I
trying to
see it now, but press send. Just press send on there.
hold on.
No, you just have to
Nah, I
press.
sent it to you. You don't see it?
Y'all, he's capping.
All right, okay, it's right
I
here.
didn't even get the ka-ching. Did you put Queens No One? Who you sent it to? Let me see the name.
Let me. I gotta hit it. I gotta see what's going on. I sent it to you. That's
Wait,
crazy.
Ez, let me see the name with the
Let me
100.
log. I gotta go though.
Oh,
All right, y'all be easy, man.
listen. All right, let me get him off the stage because he over here lying. But anyways, yes, y'all, we got 9 more days of this challenge, and I'm just excited to see what unfolds. It's really taught me a lot to just show up every day and just be here with you guys and do a word or invite anybody up, whatever it is. It's just I've learned just as much as you guys have learned. On Thursday, we are having Yasmin, the CEO of Zulette, come on and teach us styling tips. I don't know about you, but I feel like I know I'm older now. My birthday just passed, but I want to change my swag. I want to have like a grown woman swag or whatever, whatever. So, but I wanted to go with my personality. So she's gonna come on here and tell us about how to style ourselves for our body types, what to wear. If you follow her or you know her, you know she is one of those women like she don't even have to show any part of skin on her body, and she just looks fly. She dresses and she's young, and I feel like a lot of women in her generation feel like they have to, show skin to be stylish or fashionable, and she just carries herself so well and beautifully. So make sure you guys tune in on Thursday. Tomorrow we have guest surprise for Bible study. I wasn't expecting that, but Naya and S are going to come on, and we're going to try to prep. We're going to prep in advance, so probably going to call them tonight because I want to make sure we have some good fruit for y'all for tomorrow. So Bible study tomorrow, Thursday, stylist, Friday. I think we might be doing a journal prompt on Friday, but I'll let you guys know. Thank you for tuning in. Love you guys so much. I'll see you on day 21 tomorrow. Bye.